has actually been playing a lot of Kadita this season. So even though it's countered by Faramis, they're actually going to go for the Novaria here. Oh, that's actually an interesting choice.
That's
four
really
flex picks in this draft.
Yeah. Wow.
Props to NC for being able to do what many other teams have not so far.
And that's under the premise that SMG got the first 2 turtles. This could be the first big fight. Big taunt! And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. First blood obtained by MPNC.
So it's only a small amount. SMG, we've already highlighted. Better scaling team. And here comes Miko.
Flicker, high. He's dead. Miko will trade his life. It's going to be secured by Sonic. Thankfully, there is some trade for MPNC. Hawk, meanwhile, also spotted out by SMG. He bought right back by the onward. Flickers to safety. High, good block of the Star Shatter. Sonic will continue to try and get some info on SMG. But again, MPNC, they need to reset.
Yeah, some beautiful movements though from NC. Yetri actually waiting until the very precise moment to flicker out and then getting blocked by his teammate. So far, the communication here seems clean, but the Lord is still up for contention.
There's only so much damage Sonic can eat up. Hawk's gonna flicker forward, get the other one to Sasa. They want to blow him up, but he survives. Yetri from the side to find a kill. And now, Sonic is in the back. They do lose Zap though, both going down. Appraisal's right from Sonic, slams it onto Miko. 2 for MPNC, and they've got SMG by the rope. Smooth trying to run away. Flicker, Shadow Stampede, pull right back for the third. MPNC with the first major team fight win.
Huge catch coming in from Hawk. What a Flicker wild charge. Taking out and locking Sasa down just enough for Yetri to actually finish it off. Unfortunately for Sasa, the stun felt so very long. He had his ultimate available to protect himself against the oncoming onslaught from Yetri secure, but man, it was just way too long.
Catching out Sasa there was massive. Yes, they end up losing Zams in exchange, but look at how much farm Yetri and Sonic are getting at this point. And Hyde on this Faramis has been a massive player.
Lovely block from Hawk with Force of Nature. And now Sonic can he get the Lord? No! Sockstar just winning all the red rewards.
Split up the resources on NC as much as possible, because in comparison to them, NC is going to need to play together a lot more closely, and that's going to really affect the way that they want to defend the base.
They got rid of Smooth Braga armor. Can they get rid of the immortality? That is an important question. They will do so. Sockstar straight to the back. Still holding on to the ultimate. They will find Hawk. The good net around to keep him alive just for a bit longer. And now they pound Yetri with a kill onto Smooth. They will lose Hawk. PNC needed to defend this, and his SMG on the retreat. Zap Flicker for the kill onto Sockstar. Does give his life away, but I'd say MPNC did that more than enough to keep this game intact.
Whoa! Is the fact that Yetri's damage isn't higher. I feel like this Paquito has been doing a great job of keeping NC within a lot of these team fights, zoning out the backline, coming in from the sides. Team SMG has been giving respect to him specifically to try and take fights while the Paquito isn't present. But now the Lord is going to be up once again, and this is an important one for NC.
Still used by Miko. Sasa will be dead. They get the taunt to Smooth. Flicker forward. Miko trying to look for Zap. He's isolated. Nether round will keep him alive. Insurance policy will be there, but Hawk does end up going down. Yetri not even in the fight. Zap needs to stand his ground with the Wisdom of Nature. Flickers forward. Fight. Miko! Stop! Are you kidding me? Gets knocked down, but traded back as Yetri arrives at the scene. Sasa, he's gonna die. MPNC! 4 dead on SMG!
That was the worst fight possible. Follow these simple rules, and right now, MPX NC, despite everything that Team SMG has done, has made it difficult.
This is gonna be a flicker right to the back line. They're looking for Sasa. It's gonna be blown out. Immortality expended. Nibiru's passion doesn't finish him off. Sasa staying alive now. Popping these fires still ends up going down to high. He's gonna be waiting 4 seconds thanks to the passive. This Faramis will be there in the fight. They will lose Sonic though. Yetri needs to get away. Zap found out by Miko. This is the guy that needs to go. Zap will use the tactical reroll and flicker to disengage.
These are some messy team fights here from these two opponents right now, with some very good ideas from both, with NC getting a clean engage onto Miko and then diving into the backline to pick up Sasa as much as possible. But because of this, they're not really minding their own backline too.
And they're leaving the base to try and stop SMG. Zap's gonna be targeted, and the advantage rage expended. He's gonna use the immortality to come back to life, and Sockstar takes care of the job. He needed Zap to get a conclusion to game number 1. Back in it, Yetri pops Smooth's immortality. Hyde's gonna try and drag him back. Smooth uses the last sanity. He's gonna be kind of preemptively. Again, Yetri, can he finish this kill?
Oh, no.
Absolutely smooth drop. And Saksa in danger. Use the Winter Truncheon. He's gonna be dead, right? Yetri with the 1-2 gets him down. A double for Yetri. SMG now with 2 members dead for 40 seconds.
Unfortunate. Smooth didn't pick up the Cyclone Eye at the same time. Saksa ends up losing a cooldown on that Winter Truncheon. This Lord is being fought with everything MPX NC can possibly give. I don't know. It's starting to be tough. Zabs is up at 6.
It'll be a very tense moment. Can Zabs get there in time? To the bottom wave is pushing in. Sasa getting pressured by Yetri as well. So many angles covered. Hyde would chipping away. Remember, Sasa does not have immortality. Hawks to get the engage only onto Miko. Not the ideal target that he wants, but Zabs just cleared the bottom wave. Is now showing up. Sonic working the Lord slowly down to less than half health. Yetri wants the kill onto Sasa, and now he's in danger. Immortality will be popped. MPSC, can they at least rush down the Lord? NetherRealm with the Truncheon keeping Yetri alive. He's gonna be fine. Now the Lord is gonna be finished off by MPSC. Hyde might lose his life to Sasa, and he will, but he will be back in 15 seconds. Lord go.
They've got to force something out, right? Like Team SMG had a huge pushing wave on that top side. They could have 5v4, try to get the NetherRealm out as soon as possible. Back off, reset, do it all over again.
I think SMG are in a position right now where they have to be quite defensive because of the way their lineup works, but they're actually trying to engage here.
No more banners raised. Hog to be caught out. Immortality is going to be expanded. Hog knocked out by the Earth Shatter. Has to flicker to safety. Yetri on the flank as well. Hawk still getting chased down. Star Shatter does miss. Miko now finds himself in the front line. Yetri shows up. Tries to go for the one shot to Sasa. Sasa now using that ultimate. Yetri will disengage for now. Winter Truncheon keeping Sonic alive for a bit longer, but he does drop. No jungler for MPNC for 70
They want to approach this potentially game-ending team fight.
Gonna stall it out for another 6 seconds. Yetri throwing his body in front. Zabs using the advantage race. Good want to delay the Lord for a bit. Yetri's still alive. And now Sonic is going to be back in the fight. But Team SMG, can they end the game? They bruise passion and everything. Thrown at the Lord. SMG, they only have one job, and it's to take down the Crystal. The Lord will help them in that endeavor. SMG takes game 1. But man, what a hard-fought victory this is.
Yep, honestly.
Now, do we fall back to the Brody? We're going to find out right now. It's going to be the carry.
Yeah.
To potentially try and bring MPNC to a game 3.
That's the thing, right? If he went for the Brody, there was basically no way he could really participate in these fights. He's just waiting for his team to kind of do all the work.
There's some emblems, nothing too strange. This is going to be Stormy on the Angela, so he's going for a more supportive position once again. A little bit unusual, but not out of the ordinary, as we can see.
There it is, early gang Sonic. He's not going to stand a chance this time.
He's got the kill in hand. He's already skewed the tides, and now they're going to set up a dive onto Yetri.
There's a Purify. Not sure how much that can do for Yetri though. He's going to be dodging that ultimate from Saksa. Not that it matters. Getting outranged in lane. And he just got the Corrosion Sight, so that's one of the first of the Holy Trinity. He's expecting Stormy. Gotta flicker out of that. Miko shows up. The flicker Earth Shatter kind of misses. But Sonic, he's most likely dead. There's no one there to help him. The stolen hard guard from Hyde is an attempt. But Sonic still ends up going down, and Hyde now forced away. Smooth looking for him. He'll find him with a Black Dragon Ball. Smooth will give his life for it.
Okay, alright. Slight inefficiency in the movement coming in from Smooth. The fact that he used the Petrify as well was a bit overboard, but here we go.
Again, Hoggar used. Hog in massive danger. Just ran down by Sasa. And now Saksa shows up. Zap does not stand a chance
right now. They're playing their lanes well. They've already won things out. They're diving again.
And Zap, he's going to go down once more. The Piston Strike from Saksa doing the damage. And my goodness. No armor.
Game is now fully in SMG's control. Sonic does get a cheeky steal on the buff, but the goal lane... Oh, hold on.
I mean, how does he get out from this, right? He's going to petrify. He's going to Miko on top of him.
No.
Does have the ultimate. Well, not able to use he did just to get out of dodge.
Man, Miko really knows his distancing here. Wait, hold on.
Immediately find Saksa again. Round number 2, no hard guard. Saksa finally fed over to MPNC. Miko gets the flip onto Yetri. Esmeralda a bit tanky as Sasa goes to work with the heavy crossbows. By the end of the day, MPNC he disengaged.
I mean, he did just purchase his Berserker's Fury. He's got some very relevant damage.
Wave, he takes massive damage from the crossbows. MPNC, they really want to defend this mid-tier 1 though. Miko is just going to walk right up, and Smooth will use the Black Dragon Form to ensure that this structure falls.
Oh boy. They're just picking them apart. No, Smooth.
Maybe too far forward. This is a kill that they need. Hardguard will be forced out.
Don't go back in there.
now in danger. High by his side. Smooth trying to survive for as long as possible. Stolen Eden. It's gonna be there. Smooth still trying to get away. Doesn't burn down. Finally, the flicker from High to finish him off. Stormy now left all alone with Miko and the helm. Tree trying to get away, and he will get out. As he gets the armor flip onto High. Saksa jumping to the back with a spectral step. Finds the Valentina. 1-for-1 trade.
Wow. Nicely. The problem is the fact that, yes, he's highly mobile, but if the play area is very tight in these choke points, it's a big issue for... Wait, is he gonna die?
Wait for Yetri, he might just go down, right? Gets the shield to keep him alive. Petrified to Sonic, gets knocked down, and there it is, High in the front. Becomes the Eden himself. They actually shred Smooth. Lovely. Crystal! Sasa ends up dropping MPX.
The problem is, they don't have enough tools to stop it, and now here comes the engage.
Dragon Form with Angela on top. Yetri needs to focus as much as possible. They use the bloom already. That's going to work!
Whoa!
Holy shred, Sasa! Of 4 people! Team SMG loses their goal later. The Lord is dead! MPNC, they're not going to show anyone aside from Sonic.
The biggest key point now for Team SMG, they cannot lose another fight. Now it's permanent.
Still, Sonic doesn't get knocked out by the Earth Shatter. The Abyssal Strike doesn't take him out. The Bloom keeping him alive for a bit longer, but he still ends up dropping. Yetri uses the Falling Star to get to the back, and now Smooth with the Black Dragon Bomb goes onto Zav instantly with the help of the Hard Guard. They need Zav dead. Zav working away with the Hell Bar with some nature, keeping him alive. Smooth gets the knockup. Yetri in the front, and still MPNC could not find any kills scored for SMG.
Oh my god. Smooth, you gotta calm down.
He's playing with fire.
He's like, he's on a tightrope right now. He shouldn't be walking back into a lot of these fights, and yet he does. He sees that Stormy is out there, but what are you gonna do? Posture them off of them? At the very least, they were able to find the kill onto Sonic, but they are looking to end the game rather than play with the Lord.
Yetri is the target. Zav again. Can you pull up another heroic Sasa trying to work on the crystal, but this time Zav is gonna dash forward to try to take him out. Saksa forced to follow him with a spectral step, dies underneath the crystal, shredded by Zav. MPNC doing it 3 times in a row to make
that he needs to run away with the game with, because their scaling will fall off and stick.
Oh, looking for Zav. He does have the immortality, the bloom, everything to keep him alive. The stolen Archon from High, doing massive work, but Zav still gets pinned to the wall and taken down. SMG, they're done with this. Surely the game will end at this point. 3 dead for MPNC, and only Hawk left alive. Team SMG, after countless of catastrophic mistake, they finally pulled it back. With Hawk as the last man watching his base die, SMG gets to celebrate the series win. But man, I gotta tell you, this is probably one of their weakest series we've seen so far.
Man, I gotta tell you.